What's going on? What's going on, good people?
Well, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? I'm Lamar, and this is my brother, KC Fowler, and this is episode 136 of the Foul Language Podcast.
Yes, sir. And like every other episode, man, get your accessories right. Put your headphones on if you're at work. Put the kiddies to bed because you might just hear some foul language. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
Got that right. Roll the intro for old time's sake. F you Hall.
Perfect.
All right, everybody, as we always do when we kick these things off, we get into the accessory check-in, talking about these accessories that we got this evening. So, brother, what accessories do you have this evening?
Man, I'm glad you fucking asked. I'm over here struggling right now. So, in said cup, I got the last of my potato vodka that I had from last time. I actually switched up the mix a little bit, my ratios on mix and liquor, and it actually it's really fucking good this time. It don't taste straight liquor, don't taste like juice, nothing. It's perfect. This guy right here, the Stiegel, I think I'm saying that right, the motherfucking Stiegel. It's all right so far, but I wish I had the fucking puller thingy thing because I could tell I got
the perfect draw
tobacco shit. Yeah, I could tell that motherfucker stuck in here because it really ain't fucking drawing. But I know that's gonna get better as the show goes on, man. So y'all check back with me on the next one, and I'll tell you how this shit here really smoking. How about you, bro? What you got?
All right, so for me with the cigar, I have the Cavalier White Label and Lancero. These usually last for a long time, so I'll probably be out here well into after we record. That's okay. And then for the drink, I did something different. So got a group chat with some of my buddies, and they don't all drink neat or on the rocks like me. They're more to drink like, Kentucky Mules and Moscow Mules and stuff like that. And so one of them recommended a particular blend because sometimes, they bring mixed drinks. So they recommended Old Forester Mint Julep.
Oh, okay.
So Old Forester is one of my favorite brands, and Mint Julep is a drink that they usually use, reference in times of the Kentucky Derby. So this is a limited run during Kentucky Derby time, and I happened to notice it was in the store when I was prepping for last week. I went and picked that up because I thought it would be a great bottle for last week. And so since that didn't happen, I cracked it open, tried it. It's pretty good. I tried it with I tried it neat. I tried it with clear ice, and now at the recommendation of the friends, I've got some crushed ice in here, which is something I almost never do on the show, is have a drink in a cup like this with crushed ice. So
it's true.
First time for everything, and here we are. So it's not bad. It's sugar, whiskey, or sugar, bourbon, and mint. So not complicated, but it's not bad though. Yeah.
Interesting. I had to sip that to see what that tastes like.
Remember, it's not mint like peppermint. It's mint like the leaf, and that's a different flavor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So mint flavor is different from mint peppermint. So,
that's true.
And it's definitely a more agreeable flavor in my opinion. And so that's the pairing. It's not my high ABV, but it's a cocktail, so we'll deal with it. But I had some Wolf Reserve on standby just in case, but I know this will hold up okay. So that's what we got. We'll let you know how the two pair together later.
Indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. We like to bring our positivity, into y'all world. You know what I'm saying? Where everything that's going on, there's always something negative. There's a fight. Who was doing something on the internet. I ain't gonna say nothing. You got the Diddy trial going on. It's so much negative shit that's going on right now, man, that we have to bring y'all some positive shit, man. So it's the what's best in life. So, brother, what's best in life, or the Wibble is what we call it for short.
Yes,
but brother, what's best in life, man? What you got going on?
Let's see. So Thursday, Lamar Jr., he had his kindergarten graduation. I'll send the family pictures probably tomorrow. But it was good. It was fun. He had a good little turnout. I think it was like 9 of us all together came.
Wow. Nice.
Went to his little graduation, hung out. He was supposed to go home with me, but he was like, I want to stay at school with my friends. I was like, cool, go ahead.
Yeah.
So he went on to school. I went on a journey, if you will, to find some stuff. But I ended up finding him a couple little kindergarten graduation gifts. So got him a
Nice.
little Ninja Turtle activity thing, and he got him a little fanny pack. So he's in the sling bag game too, and he trying to wear it all day. He was mad this morning because he couldn't wear it to school, but he was hot. But he all right, he had it on. As soon as he got on, he clicked it on. Um, so yeah, he's doing good. He's excited about being a first grader soon. Simone is at another birthday party. The social butterfly that she is. Volleyball season is over. I'm glad. I'm gonna look
Congrats to
forward
them.
to that game in the morning. They actually ended on a win, so that was good.
Hmm.
Good show for them. So good job on the team. She's not playing in the summer, so she'll start back over in the fall season. I think it is.
Hmm.
Maybe. We had show choir meetings because she's in show choir next year. We had band meetings because she's in band next year. And yeah,
Get ready to open them wallets, big fella.
you see how I feel already. So getting ready for that in camps and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I've been off. This is day 2 of my 4-day weekend, so I'm loving that.
Enjoy it.
I'm just hanging out. I won a giveaway for one of the bag makers on social media that I follow. I've actually done a review of a product they sent me not too long ago, and I won a giveaway.
You a
The
giveaway
item
winning motherfucker, boy.
is small population, man. Small population. So if it's only 50 people, the odds are good that I'm gonna win. So the item, it'll make a good background prop. So I'll put it in the background of my YouTube set.
Hey,
Probably
use it
do that
some kind
soon.
of way.
Yeah, I got a company sent me a backpack and a sling set. Never heard of them before, and probably the nicest backpack and sling that I've ever had. So that's a pleasant surprise. I mean, it's really nice. So I'm working on that stuff now. A couple other companies have reached out to me, so that's been exciting. Going through all that stuff. Busy too, very busy too. Um, on dealing with some of that stuff because sometimes they want you to make stuff come out a little faster. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're like, "Hey man, just take a look. If you like it, do a video. If not, thanks for playing." So I'm just been busy trying to do all that kind of stuff, trying to do some shorts. Got to post them to the other social medias eventually, and just hanging out. Let's see, Simone. She got her results from her standardized test in math. She was in the 89th percentile, so definitely excited about that. That she is
Yeah.
killing it. So we were excited about that for her. Let's see, Kim is doing good. Kim is working, and same old. Work is work for me. It is where I make my money, and that's about all I'm gonna say about that. No, actually, work wasn't too bad. It was busy. I got some presentations off, and got to sell my case and apply to my engineering teams, and it didn't fall on deaf ears, so that was good. So whenever you can convert some people over to your cause is always a win. So
Oh, always.
that was a good thing. But other than that, that's what's best in life, man. How about you?
Oh wow, man. I thought you was gonna keep going for a little bit. I wasn't prepared. Man, so this has been about a week or so, man. Keontae had his solo. I think that was last week. You know, he crushed that. You know, he did his thing. Wife had a birthday and Mother's Day and everything like that was going on. Mama actually cooked for Mother's Day, which I didn't really care for, but you know, what the fuck can you do?
That's what she wanted
But
to do.
yeah, but you know, it was still a good time, everything like that. I started it's called the Veterans Curation Program. It's an amazing program for my veterans out there that may or may not be watching. They had like 6 different cities. They only pick like between 5 to 6 individuals every quarter. They do it. It's 2 classes a year, and I got selected, and it's been an amazing fucking program, man. I love fucking history already, and to be actually to touching artifacts and shit from like the 1800s and the early 1900s, man, that shit is fucking dope. Enjoying that. I'm actually in the process of trying to get the VA to switch my stuff over from Augusta Tech to Augusta University because I'm trying to major in anthropology now because I think I know where my path is and that's where it is. I mean, it feels right. You know what I'm saying? With Melanin Wars and everything I do with that, being a lover of history, I want to do anthropology with my focus in cultural anthropology so I can focus on different cultures and shit because I think that should be really dope. Got that going on. Kevin had his honors day today, and he went nuts. I was like, "Holy
over there with a stack of money,
man!" Like 10 fucking awards, a whole trophy. Got the highest fucking I-ready reading out of the entire second grade in the whole fucking school. That's a lot of goddamn kids. My son's killed it. Shania's about to graduate. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready for that, seeing how that's gonna go. Tangi's doing great with my grandson in her belly right now, man. They're both doing great. I'm still excited for that. Baby shower's coming real soon. All my grown kids that moved out. Dre's doing fucking great. He's in his own fucking place. First couple days, I think he was kind of, like, I ain't used to this shit. So he was here, but you know what I'm saying? Now he's starting to settle in and we don't see him as much. But I get it. You get off work, you work 2 goddamn jobs, go sit your head down somewhere and chill the fuck out. And he's starting to understand bills and stuff. So that's a real great thing. Melanin Warriors is on the way back, guys. The episodes and everything are ready. I just ain't had time to really fucking do the work, but I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. Another semester is fucking over. I did fail a class, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you fail. I mean, sometimes it happens, man. Life got in the way, things happen. You live and you learn and you do better the next time. That's all I can fucking say about that one. But the next semester starts on Monday, actually. Ready for that. We starting to prep for our cruise in a couple of weeks. And it's just been great, man. I actually went to my first Veterans Expo a couple of days ago where they were having like job fair. It's kind of like a job fair / veteran assistant shit. So, I did a little mingling, was talking to some people out there. Saw a couple of people I ain't seen in a while out there. It was a real good opportunity, man. It was giving out Girl Scout cookies and bags of fresh fruit. I mean, fresh vegetables and shit. I mean, it was a dope ass fucking thing. It was real cool, man. Then the curation program I actually did what's that shit called? Flint napping. It's called flint napping. I don't know if you know what flint napping is, but it's what the indigenous people and everybody used to do in the past, where they created arrowheads and spearheads and tools and shit using rocks and shit.
Yeah.
We did that today, man. That shit was so much fun. I didn't create nothing. My shit is garbage. It's trash, utterly trash. But that shit was so much fucking fun to actually experience how they used to do shit and to see how hard it was, man. I cut my fingers like on both hands. I got a fucking cut on them. That fucking rock is sharp, man. So it's been some good shit, some great experience, meeting some new people with some new perspectives. I'm one of the oldest people in our class, so just listening to these young people, it's kind of dope, man. Just seeing the generational difference and how things change and how some things stay the same, man. So it's been a very interesting couple of weeks, I may say that, man. But that is what's best in life. Yeah, just one more thing, man, before we move on, man. I want the VA. I was able to change my fucking PCP. PCM, if y'all don't know what PCP is, and she's helping with everything I'm trying to do, man. Everything's fucking rolling with the VA right now. Veterans out there, real quick, man, don't just sit with that same fucking doctor if they're a piece of shit. Call them out on they being a piece of shit, because there's a lot of piece of shit VA doctors out there. And you know what I'm saying? Get you the help you fucking need. Don't let them tell you what you need, man. You tell them what the fuck you need. That's what the fuck they there for. And that's what's best in life.
All right, man. So I'm sure everybody on here has seen them. You've seen them. All these scams and stuff like that. And I thought about it because a particular scam tried to get my father-in-law a couple weeks back. So, man, what do you think about like all these scams, like toll scams, credit card scams? I think I got one the other day. I can't remember what it was, but they it's one thing for us, but old people, man, older people, what do you think? Like, how can they protect themselves? How can we protect our elders?
Well, first, let me say that y'all some fuck boys for scamming fucking old people the way y'all fucking doing, man. That's just fucking ridiculous. I got an email like a month ago talking about the change of address shit, and I pay this amount of money and I can keep this address or some dumb shit like that. Like, come on, man. Old people will fall for that shit like point blank. They be like, oh shit, it's the post office. I gotta pay it. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all goddamn self, man. Them people just trying to fucking live, and shit is already fucking hard out here for old folks, man. Let's just keep it call a fucking spade a fucking spade. But to protect yourself, if you are that elder that may or may not be watching, man, you speak to talk to some of these young ones out here. Talk to your grandson, your granddaughter, your daughter, and you know what I'm saying, double check your shit before it is. If you tech savvy somewhat like our grandmother is, because she'll send a fucking text on your motherfucking ass. And she'll post up on fucking Facebook. If you're a little tech savvy, Google that shit up to see if it's a scam first before you just completely jump into it. Cause I mean they getting them, man. I mean there's the USPS scam, that IRS scam that was really going hard like a couple fucking years ago. There are so many scams out there, and they know who to fucking target. And health insurance. I was talking to Unc today, and they was calling him trying to get him on some health insurance type shit, man. So you just gotta be aware of what you're doing, understand how fucking things work. And if you don't know how things work, skip that motherfucker you called, hang up, call the people that originate, like USPS, for example. Call them personally and ask them the questions that these people are trying to get you to fucking pay money for before you fucking pay money. Because they have gone beyond the scope of I am a Nigerian prince and I'm stuck in another country or some shit. They've gone like beyond that now. It's just crazy the amount of scamming they could do. They even scam you on EBT. When we had the little temporary EBT shit for after the hurricane, we got scammed. They hit it. They spent like $400 in groceries in fucking Philadelphia. Like the scamming is like crazy right now, man, and it's getting fucking everybody. And if it's getting people our age and our kids' ages and shit like that, it's definitely hitting the old folks, man. So if y'all got the elders in your fucking lives, man, just make sure they up on game on this shit. Make sure they understand what is a scam, what's not a scam. And you know what I'm saying? Help them out so they don't get fucked over, man. For real. You got to take care of the old folks, man, because they took care of us at one point in time, man. But really, that's really all I got, man. Like, I know you probably gonna go in because you are that dude, man. What you got, bro?
Not really. I mean, because you pretty much summed it up, man. I mean, help your folks out, do that research, know it's a scam, be skeptical, and really look at that. I mean, and just some of the scams that's out there right now. I mean, there's a toll thing talking about you got unpaid tolls, and they gonna cancel your registration. And I'm like, fuck you, because they just took money out of my account for tolls yesterday. And I get a message every time they take money out of my account. So ain't nothing unpaid on tolls here. And so they're not even linked. A lot of times it's private company, so or a company that maintains it. So no, but they get you in fear, because that's what almost got my father-in-law, because he was trying to call and he was like, I ain't got no tolls, ain't no tolls around here. So sort of stuff like that. Another one that I've seen, hell, they faked my email address and sent mom an email, and she was like, I saw your email. I was like, no, you didn't. So she took a picture.
I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, man. They'll like, because they can get your email address and then they'll make it so where it looks like your email address, or they'll steal your email address. I mean, because my Hotmail, I mean, I don't even use it anymore, but to send junk to. But a lot of times they'll get that and make it seem like I'm sending an email. The craziest shit is that 2:00 in the morning, you check your emails and you get an email from yourself, and you're like, wait. That happened. Hold on. Crazy. So yeah, but so a couple of things you can check, like if it's an email and it's a scam and it's supposed to be from a company, check that email address out. Do not click the link in the topic. Click the address in the to line and see if it's like some crap, some gibberish. If it's some Gmail account, some Hotmail, some MSN, some iCloud account, it's a scam.
That's interesting. I didn't even know that one.
Yeah. I mean, because that's an easy way to tell right there. If it's like, say, Capital One, and it's like Capital One at gmail.com, you about to get Capital wrong. Yeah. So, so yeah, none of that. Phone scams. I mean, they're gonna call. I mean, and with the AI, it's getting real bad. I was talking to my boss the other day, and his mother is still living, and they tried to get her, saying that like they kidnapped their granddaughter, and they use AI, because I mean, like what we're doing right now, you can get our voices and make a reasonable replication, and it'll say whatever. And so they're like, hey, such and such is kidnapped, and send us so much money, and we'll let them go. Fake. And so the way you can kind of get through that is like have a code word or whatever. So if it's me, I'm gonna reference, say I'm gonna reference something about something, and we're watching House of Dragon right now, and there was an episode where they could have, if somebody would have done that, everything would have been so much easier. But
all right, know what part you talk about?
Yeah, I bet you do. So stuff like that, I mean, can kind of get you through those things, like going over that with your family, like saying, hey, if I call you and I say I need some money, you need to say the sky is blue, and I need to say hell no, 1 2, or whatever it is, a call and response. So we know that, okay, that's legit. My favorite though that I got one time in email, it said that it was able to record my screen while simultaneously having my camera on me. And it was basically alluding to that I was on like some porn, doing some stuff in the bathroom or something, trying to rub one out. And so they were like, oh, you got good taste. We can see what you were doing. And I was like, well, damn, if you found something that's you magical. I mean, you done some real AI creative. Wow.
Fuck it. I'm going to start posing. I'm going to start posing. Like, damn it. You see all this shit.
What did you find and how did you find it? Because
it
don't exist. I don't understand. So yeah, they basically say send however much Bitcoin or whatever to this address, or we're gonna show all your social media's account, because we've also hacked your social media accounts too. Again, they play on that urgency and that fear and try to get you. So I mean, there's so many scammers out there on the negative side trying to scare you, but then you also got to be careful of the positive side. I mean, because I've been getting so many, hey, we saw your account on LinkedIn and we would want to offer you a job. I ain't even on LinkedIn. I don't have my experience. Like, I got a job offer allegedly for Dick's Sporting Goods the other day. And I was like,
downgrade.
Make it Academy and give me a 20% discount on ammo. We can talk. But it was.
I'd be mad
fake.
if you didn't take that job.
it was fake. I would go work 1 day a week just for the discount. I sure would work. I can only work Saturdays from like 12 to 4. That's all I got.
That's dope.
12 to 4, or every other Friday from like 1 to 6 or something stupid. So 1 shift a week, 2 a month, just whatever I need for my discount. That's all I got. So you see all kind of stuff like that, man. Discounts, money. We got this bit you want. Oh man. Oh, if you are in any bit of crypto, you got to be careful, because I mean, a lot of older people aren't really doing crypto, but sometimes they'll buy like a little bit of bit on an account or something like that, or they'll have a nephew or something like that. They'll tell them to buy some Bitcoin, and they'll have a little bit in one of their investment accounts or whatever. And so there's always an email saying, hey, you won 1 Bitcoin in a drop or whatever. And
I've gotten that.
No, you didn't. And then another scam, and then this will be my last one, my favorite scam. So when you are on YouTube channels, you'll get like certain bots, and I've seen them on my channel for certain things, but then I've also seen them on like, especially financial ones. They wild, because it'd be the bots going back and forth, setting up a whole conversation for yourself, especially like the financial stuff. In this world, you need a good financial specialist to help you out in the tough time. Mr. John Smith has really helped me out. Do you have more information on this, Mr. John Smith?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a whole back and forth of multiple comments. It's amazing. And then they get you trying to click this link. But yeah, I mean, the goal is, if you don't know where that link came from, don't click it.
Don't click it.
I mean, and if it's a bill and they just sent you an email and you don't trust it, they'll send you a letter in the mail. They sure will. Or you can call, like you said, call that company or that entity who it's supposed to be from, and see if that's really what you owe, or that's really what you have, or like the class action lawsuits and all that stuff. I deleted one just recently, found out it's actually legit. So I'm gonna have to find that email.
Hell yeah, man. According to my voicemails, I was supposed to be in jail like 8 years ago for some IRS shit.
Mm-mm.
Scamming
No,
asses, man. They tried it.
no, the IRS don't play, man. They would have got you by now.
Hell yeah, they would have. Respond within 7 days. You owe 7,000 and X amount of dollars to
Garnish,
respond.
garnish,
Yeah, that shit would have
garnish.
been coming out. Man, get the
They,
fuck
they
out
ain't
my
they ain't worry
face.
about that. So yeah. So basically, protect your folks. Keep them safe. Keep them abreast of what's going on because the scams are getting more sophisticated. They're gonna call you. They can email you. They can text you. Whatever way you communicate, they can communicate with you too. So just be careful.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And one more thing before I go on, something else y'all got to look out for is when you're on those job search sites, man, because they will send you, oh, I seen your resume. Hit me on
Mhm.
WhatsApp. Can you set up a Zoom interview and all this other bullshit? Y'all watch out for them motherfuckers too, man, because they fucking scammers, man. They're absolutely fucking scammers. Because I mean, they're fucking everywhere. They'll hit your email. They'll hit your fucking phone. They like I said, job searches. You just trying to motherfucking work, man. You get these fucking
Mhm.
and then y'all definitely look. I know a lot of you people, a lot of folks try to work from home still now, even COVID has been over. But you can work from home and make $35 an hour, no experience. Get the fuck out of here. You got to pay attention to the keywords and the context clues to these text messages and these emails also to determine if that's some bullshit or not. Because ain't no
Mhm.
way in hell you're going to come out the gate making $35 an hour doing customer service from the crib. Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Look into that shit. And even if you're like, oh shit, that's $35, go to like Glassdoor or some shit like that and
Mhm.
check the salaries and shit and see if that shit match up. If it match up, hey, 50-50, man. Flip a coin. Do whatever the fuck you gonna do. But if that shit don't match up, get the fuck away from it, man. Cause they will definitely try to fucking get you, man, if they gonna get you. And it's like they get more sophisticated by the day. Like you mentioned the whole AI
Mhm.
thing, man. They could be copying our voice right now, calling
Mhm.
somebody in our fucking family, and they hit them up, and now you got a family. You got two issues: you losing fucking money, and then you got an issue with a fucking family member because they think it was fucking really you or some shit like that.
Mhm.
So think about that also, man, when it comes to
Or it's
scamming. And
wild. Or the family you scam the family member for real and you act like it wasn't you.
absolutely. So y'all take care of our elders, man. They took care of us.
Yeah,
It's
man.
our job to take
Yeah.
care of our elders, man. So look out for them with these scams and shit. And make sure they ain't losing their money. And let's just keep that shit a book. The money that they losing from these scams, if you don't help them, that's not gonna go to you later. Feel me?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again for the accessory check-in, brother. How your accessories with your mint drink and your cigar, man? How your accessories going?
The drink is actually not bad. The ice does do a good job of watering down the sugar. So when it's warm or with the clear ice, it kind of makes it like a little bit syrupy, but you still get the
Mm,
bourbon flavor and everything, and the mint comes through. Now it kind of, I guess, dilutes that a little bit, kind of like when you add water to whiskey, so it helps. The cigar, when it's lit, it's fine, but you can't put it down for long, and the ash it falls after. Let me see. Matter of fact, I think I can pull up a chunk right here. I got a chunk right here that I'm gonna try to get. No, I ain't gonna that is breaking. So it's like that much ash, and then it falls.
oh, for
Not
real?
shaking it, not doing anything. But yeah, it's on because it's falling like in the wibble. I think it fell twice.
That's some bullshit.
So I mean, and it's a Lancero. I mean, sometimes stuff like that happens, but not a fan of that. But overall, it's not a bad cigar, and it's going a little faster than I anticipated, being Cavalier, because the full size white labels, you could be out here for like hours on this guy, just chilling.
Mm,
Like if I started it now, we could do 2 episodes on one cigar, just about. But not the case. How about you?
damn. Cause we be doing like 2 hours on this motherfucker, man. For real? That's insane. Um, Mine, man, it's not bad. I had a problem with the draw earlier. I used my I found a little handy dandy tool. You know, when you get shit that you got put together from Amazon, you get all types of
Mm-hmm.
knickknacks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So tried that out. It worked great, man. My cigar is fucking burning great. I just hate that I was trying to break it up like a Black and Mild or some shit. So it's kind of doing that a little bit, but I mean, it's still smoking. It's still smoking great, and the it's actually pairing really well with this, man. I can taste like the hints of not like really like potato, but you know what I'm saying. You could tell a difference between like a Grey Goose and the vodka I'm drinking right now. So I can definitely get some different kind of notes that I can't describe. So it's actually going really well, man. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I have something to describe on the next one. All right, man. So you know, in our particular professions, you know what I mean. Well, my retired profession and your current profession. A lot of times in these situations, you know, we move better, we move different, we move to different neighborhoods, we have different hobbies and things like that. So a lot of times, us as well as our kids are the only highly melanated or black people in the room. You know what I'm saying? So I thought this would be a good topic to discuss on, you know, basically how should you move in situations when you're the only one in the room, and how do you feel being the only one in the room, man? So what do you think?
I think at first, I mean, you grown up, you heard it. We got to work twice as hard. Make sure you always on your P's and Q's. People gonna be watching every move you make, and all of those things have some bit of truth to them to some degree. True. I mean, especially they're gonna be watching every move you make. I've been in those situations. My favorite, and not, I guess I'll throw that out there. I mean, I can share certain details, but I interned at NASA, and that was the group that I was working with. The boss, like her second in command, was cool, awesome dude. But then the boss, she wasn't there, and I was like, what, 18, 19, no, I was like 19, 20.
Yeah, kid. That's when you had your braids and shit too.
Big fro, man, braids. Oh man. Then because that's when I cut them, and it had nothing to do with her. I just cut them because I was gonna cut them then anyway, so I was getting tired of it, and it was hard where I was at trying to find people to braid it, and so I was just like, it's easier to get a barber than a braider, so we're just gonna do that. And so she comes up to me and she's like, "I'm glad you cut your hair. You're definitely more approachable." I'm like, I'm the same dude that I was before the hair, after the hair, whatever. In academic circles, I've been there, and when I was a tutor, I've been there. In the math world, I've been there. And I mean, I don't think I move. I watch people. I mean, I pay attention to people all the time because people are always expecting you not to be as capable, or it feels that way sometimes, and that could just be all in my head. But there's a feeling that they're expecting you not to be capable, or when you speak, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So I'm always cognizant of that when I'm out and about in certain spaces. And, you know, I don't mind speaking my mind. I don't mean, you know, challenging what's being said if I know to the contrary or anything like that. So I don't think I have to move different because I still move like I would move if it were a good mix, if it was the same amount of people. I don't code switch, I don't think. I mean, I just talk like I'm talking right now. I don't, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think I do anything like that. So, I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, it's just one thing though I do find is your base of reference to certain things is different. Like, because they'll be talking about music, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's a great." Like, I never forget when I used to go and I used to travel for work, and we sit and be drinking beers and smoking cigars at the fire pit, and they would be playing music, and I'm just like, And man,
yes, sir.
And to mention, they're all like 10 to 20 years older than me at the time too. So not only do I have this age difference, I also have this cultural difference too. And they're like, like, yeah. And then the song comes in, the first few chords come on, and they're like, "Oh, such a great song. You don't know that?" No,
no, motherfucker, I don't.
That is not what we listened to around these parts. I mean, some of it grew on you and it became good stuff and you liked it, but some of it was like, nah. But in just certain references, certain types of jokes are different. So you get used to some of that. I won't say get used to it. It doesn't. How do I put it? They don't fuck with you like that, but
yeah,
or you don't allow it. Or, I mean, depending on how you act in the situation, if you allow yourself to be tokenized, then you let it happen, which is also a defense mechanism that some folks take too. Is instead of standing up and being themselves and staying true to who they are, is they tokenize and kind of assimilate, and you see that sometimes too, to where they're like they laugh at the jokes like they're the funniest jokes ever, and or they'll be listening to the music and they're like, oh, I don't listen to rap music, I grew up on Metallica or whatever. No, man, that ain't me. Outkast. Who's your favorite? What's your favorite song? Players Ball, Outkast, all day.
Oh my God, what?
Yep, all day. All the players came from far and wide, rocking afros and braids.
Can you play No Problems by Lil Scrappy, please?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Nuck if you buck for 500, please. So, I mean, it's just stuff like that. Or even I'll switch up. I throw some Bob Marley on there, depending. Or I'll even go like other stuff too. And I mean, most of the time it's cool situations. And the other thing you get too is they look to you a lot of times for the like black sign off, if you will. So it's like not like to make a racist joke, but like to, if you acknowledge it, it's acknowledged, it's cool. It's okay if the black dude is cool. You know what I mean? Like if the black guy is in it, we in it. Because like I remember one time years ago, I was in Orlando for an engineering conference, and we were out partying or whatever, and like we would go to places, and you would see, like, if I was cool and having a good time, they were like, yeah, this is the best place where we need to be. If I was like, no, oh, this is the word, we need to go. So I mean, it's stuff like that you got to watch out for, and like I said, key is be true to yourself. Don't diminish who you are. Stay on top of whatever you're doing. Be careful in what you're doing, because remember, eyes are on you. I mean, because I remember one time I was in an interview, and it was at a plant to do logistics in Florida, and they took you to the owner's house, and they had like drink. It was crazy, man. Because my best friend, we talked about it because he went with me. I think it's a whole conspiracy, man. Because they have like attractive women doing your interviews and walking you through.
It was Get Out.
Oh man, it was crazy. It was crazy. So they walking you through your guides and stuff, and they all smiling and giggly and all that stuff. And then they take you to the owner's house. He got this nice house with like 9-hole putting green and open bar, and they just trying to see what you do. And this is one where I didn't know, so I'm like, we drinking, and you just saying go at it. So we going in. And
but of course, AUG shit. AUG shit.
I didn't get that job. Definitely didn't get that job. But that's okay. I didn't.
The 706 came out of both of y'all.
Yeah. What? Oh, it was a good time too. It was a good time. Oh man. So yeah. So it's just stuff like that, man. You just got to watch out how you move, and that's kind of the thing. And this is why I thought this topic was so timely, is because we kind of had a very similar situation or discussion with Simone right now, because of like noticing some of her friend groups and things like that. I'm not saying you can be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. I don't care, but it's something about having them brothers around you. When you ain't even got to talk, and you just see them across the room, and y'all just hit that, and you just know you good. Or like I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you chilling and a sister come up to you and it's like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know you, but there's some creepy stuff going on around there. Could you pretend like I'm your best friend for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, I ain't had that one.
So I've had that happen like twice. So stuff like that, the looking out for. And you won't always get that level of look out a lot of times. I mean, sometimes you won't get it, but where I've had it, it's been appreciated. So just talking to her about stuff like that, and Kim was kind of sharing her stories about how her friend group changed as she grew up and stuff like that. So what do you think as I flip this ash and relight my cigar again?
Well, if y'all was noticing, I actually had to pull my phone out because I was taking notes, man, because it was a lot of points I wanted to hit on this one, man. The first one being that I want to say this: if you're the only highly melanated person in the room, in the building, whatever, stop looking for it. I want to start
Yeah,
right there. Stop
that's a
looking
good
for it.
point.
Because a lot of because I do it too. I still do it. Like I want to see if white people gonna look at me different.
Mm-hmm.
Or y'all gonna say something about the way I dress or the way my hair is or anything like that. I'm looking for it already. Stop looking for it. I even tell myself when I'm walking into certain
Mm-hmm.
establishments and I look around, I see I'm the
Yeah.
only one in there. Stop looking for it. I'm gonna stop fucking looking for it, man. You definitely
Mm-hmm.
fucking gotta stop doing that shit, man. Tokenism, man, which is really fucking dope. Before I continue, man, explain what is tokenism real quick, man, before I go back.
So to put it kind of simply, it's that dude. If you've ever paid attention, and there's a think piece that talks about like Carlton from the reboot of Fresh Prince and how he tokenized himself as a defense mechanism. Like
Mm,
you make him sound like he blends into the group. So he's acting like one of how do I put this? Um, it's not as simple as saying he's acting white or whatever, but it's more like he's a lot more agreeable with the things of the crowd. Like if there's a racist joke or something like that, he's gonna laugh like it's funny.
nah.
Not gonna challenge if something happens, or if they say something out of line or
Mm,
disrespectful to like a sister or an old person or something like that. They laughing right along with them. Or I mean, a little less negative. They're if there's a chick that walks by and everybody else is talking about how hot she is, you on the same train, like, oh yeah, bro, she's
mm-hmm.
whatever. And I mean, and that's kind of a good indicator where you can't differ. I mean, if you grew up like that, that's one thing. But if you didn't grow up like that and you start trying to assimilate that way, it's used sometimes as a defense mechanism to kind of assimilate and kind of go along and get along.
Yeah, and a lot of it, and I'm glad you said that. A lot of it goes back to, um, I hate to use it because I'm past it, but the slavery mindset, man. You want to be just fucking like them. You want to do this. You want to do that,
Mm-hmm.
fucking just like them, kind of. But you forget how powerful you really fucking are. You want to fit in with the fucking group, and that's where that tokenism shit come in. At once you explained it more, I thought about a
Mm-hmm.
time where we went to a birthday party and it was only one black guy that was part of the family. He was like, "Yeah, bro, dude, this, like." I was like, come on, man, they making black jokes and shit, and you just ha 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 ha. Hell no.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think I told you about the shit. We had to leave that birthday party. It was a couple
Yeah.
years ago in
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was that shit, man. And you can't fucking do that, man. But at the same time, being that you are who you are in that room, don't assume that they're gonna be racist. And that
Yeah.
just boils
Yeah.
down to that.
Yeah.
Be your genuine fucking self, man. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge who the fuck you are and don't fucking make excuses or changes or anything like that based off of the fucking crowd you in. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. If it's full of fucking white people, I'm still gonna be that motherfucker. I mean, I still get that feeling when I go to like Keontae school. I get anxiety bad as fuck every single
Mm-hmm.
time I go to school because you know what I'm saying. It's a whole bunch of fucking white folks, and I feel some of them. They'll look, they'll roll their eyes, they'll stare. I wear, you know what I'm saying. I got my chain out with my unk and everything like that, and I have. Depending on what fucking shirt I feel like wearing, or I'm playing loud music, or whatever the fuck it is, they give me these fucking looks and shit. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta be genuine to who you fucking are, man. Fuck them at the end of it. You know what I mean? But don't treat them like, oh, it's us against me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or it's them against me. Embrace who you can embrace in those certain types of situations, being the
Mm-hmm.
only highly melanated person in the room, because a lot of people don't even think like that. A lot of people think the same fucking way you do, but you won't know it because the only thing you see is just a whole
Yeah.
bunch of fucking white people in the fucking room. And that's a valid point what you said about Simone with all her friends, because Keontae and Kevion, being where we stayed in the military, both in Mississippi and when we moved back here to Augusta,
Mm-hmm.
they're surrounded by more white people. And I make the little jokes and shit fucking with the kids because I got to,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of it, I make sure they understand who they are and who they're not. And long as you explain that shit to especially your kids in that type of situation and understand that your friend circle gonna switch, but at the same time, there's a certain line that you do not let these motherfuckers get away with, for lack of a
I
better
think that's
term.
the key. That's the key.
Yeah, there's a certain fucking line where we're cool, but hold on, bitch, I still chop in your motherfucking throat.
You
And I
can't say the word. I don't care.
Absolutely fucking not. And I still see it even now doing the curation thing, because I'm the only fucking black one in there for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
There's another black lady that's in there, but she's barely in there. But a lot of the artifacts they talk about slavery times and things like that, and I kind of feel the energy shifting to where it's like, oh, all right, shit, what the fuck is Kevin gonna say? Should we be
Yeah.
fucking saying this? Should we not? You know what I'm saying? You got to embrace that shit fucking too. And this is for not just our own people. This is for white people too, man. All us don't look at it like that. You know what I mean? Like, truth is true, facts is fucking facts. But just be careful how you motherfuckers say it, man. Just don't blurt the shit out like we motherfucking cool, because we fucking not, for real. But it's a good it's a good opportunity to interact with a different fucking culture, to understand different points, and shit like this actually, in my opinion, would end fucking racism. Being the only black person in the room, or vice versa, being the only white person in the room, or whatever your ethnicity is as a fucking whole, being in that fucking room and having these conversations to understand each other and understand where each other's fucking coming from. I sitting there and they're talking about Slipknot and some other shit. I'm like, nah, I don't listen to that. Y'all heard of Biggie? Y'all heard of Tupac? Are we in there? You know what I'm saying? And it's that type of thing that makes certain situations where being the only black person in the room is great. Because I remember a time when I first joined the army and I was in AIT, I was around a guy, his name was Lobdell. Shout out to my brother Bucky, man. But he never interacted with black people at all. So he didn't know how to interact. And that's where we fucking show them how we act without trying to act like how they act, if that makes fucking sense. Because a lot of times you see a lot of black people try to fit in and all this other shit. And just like you said earlier, you know what I'm saying, the same way you are right now talking to us is the exact same way you in a fucking board meeting or whatever the fuck you got going on over there, man. You the same fucking kind of way. And that's how you should go about it, man. I say don't look for the confrontation that less is there. I mean, you can see if that energy is there, because of course in some aspects, in some circles, it's gonna be there. You're gonna know that, okay, I'm the black person and they're the white person, or they're the Indian person, or they're the Asian person, because it's not just white people, unfortunately. My people, it's not. So you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be in those situations and you'll feel the people that's feeling you and you feel the people that's not, so you know how to move. But at the same time, watch them people that move fucking funny, so you know how to deal with it in the future, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So, couple things. One point that you made is don't be looking for it. A good example of where I can sell you where you were definitely looking for it. And
Come
when
on with it.
Mom went to the hospital and we were walking through the
Bro,
hospital.
he gave me the look. Fuck what you talking about. He looked at me. Fuck what you talking about.
I wasn't focused on them people. I mean, like, I pay attention to what people are saying, what they're doing. But if you don't seem like you finna cause me any harm, I move on about my business. I ain't got time to worry about you.
It's peacock versus peacock at that point. Bitch, I'm gonna show you my feathers too.
It's so funny, man, because that's what, like, we talk about, like, ego and stuff like that. Like, mentioning peacock is kind of like a manifestation of the ego or whatever. And I don't give a shit. I mean, and that's the thing about me is, like, I just don't care. And it's such a freeing existence when you realize that you just don't care. And there's power to it. It was I'll tell you about that story offline. The other thing I was going to say is, you also mentioned that these conversations have the potential to end racism. I disagree.
How so?
And the reason why I disagree is because a lot of times when we think of, like, racism, we think of, like, those people that live on this street don't like black people for whatever reason. Those things, yes, it'll help with those kind of situations. Those around, you go to a party and they never have black people at the party, or there's a meeting and you're the first one they interact with. Yes, it'll help with those kind of things. But there's systemic issues that those conversations will never touch. There's systemic issues that those kind of conversations, it takes so much more than that. Now, do they have the potential to get you allies to help you in those situations and break down those barriers? Maybe. But those conversations aren't really the sole, if, hey, we spent having like a white dude come talk to the brothers down the street, and then have one of them brothers go and talk to his white friends and mix and mingle. I mean, it helps, but it's a little too kumbaya for the realities of the world, in my opinion. Like, it sounds good, it helps.
That's real.
And it helps in like certain instances, yes. But ending racism, nah, bro. There's too much there ingrained to fix with that.
Indeed.
And then I was also gonna say
valid point,
but I don't remember. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, you also mentioned too. It's not just being the only black person in the room for the white people. When I used to tutor, one of the tutoring places that I worked, it was the owner. He was Indian, and so the way that worked is a lot of people from his church and his community were coming in to support his business, and the kids needed help too. So it was a lot of times I was the only black person. I think I was the only black tutor that was ever there in the 2 years I was there. So I mean, it never bothered me or anything, but it was just always interesting because you get to know people, you get to talk to people. One of the associate directors, she put me on certain comic books, so that was always cool. But once you get to realize who people are, you do become better and more enriched as a person, and that part is great. But I mean, don't, like you said, look for it, but don't go in oblivious, because more often than not, those situations you won't be in situations where you'll be in trouble or be singled out, but there are chances for that to happen. So you do have to be on the lookout to look for the signs for that. We finally got a decent ash. Look at that.
Nice.
I'm about to knock that over because I don't want to fall on me for the third time. So anyway, but I mean, I think that's really all I got. Just be confident in who you are, and like who I love to hear talk in interviews right now. And luckily, he's been on the interview circuit a lot because the movie is doing so good. Is Ryan Coogler. I love hearing him talk, man, because he sounds like he the RZA cousin. Yeah. He sounds like he the RZA cousin to me. I don't care what nobody say. You can't convince me otherwise. He related to RZA.
He just hit a deal with like royalties or some shit like that not too long ago. He just got a big paycheck not too long ago.
Yeah, he's got great things coming. So definitely expect more from him in the future. Because I mean, a lot of times too, the talent shines out over everything else. And people, I mean, a lot of times, as hard as even they may try, you can't deny talent in a lot of cases.
Yeah, so last thing I got to say, man, is my people, if you are in these situations, I know a lot of times where you're in certain occupational fucking positions, you're the only one in the fucking room, things like that. Keep your energy the same, man. Don't change your energy. Just be mindful of the people that's around you and know how to move. Like, keep your shit the same. Be who you are. That's why I like Congressman Jasmine Crockett, man, because she be fucking cooking. And she keep her energy the fucking same, but she knows how to present herself when it's time to present herself. So y'all keep that same Crockett energy, man, for lack of a better term, man. And that's it.
All right, everybody. I don't think we've talked about stuff like this a little bit. So I thought brother over here thought it'd be a good idea to talk about adult entertainment and all of its whatever. Porn, whatever you want to call it,
the hub,
the hub, whatever you
want,
whatever you participate in, whether it be free, paid, downloaded, VHS, CD, DVD, thumb drive, whatever you got.
DVDs, bro, on porn. Like,
I guarantee you somebody got some DVDs.
Yeah, motherfuckers still got VHS tapes.
You know they
in
got
the closet in the right hand corner in that special box that you can't go with.
Got a lock on it.
Oh man! So what's your question?
So the question is, one, it's twofold. One, is it realistic? And two, is it problematic to a relationship?
Ooh, okay. First of all, I'm gonna say hell no, it's not realistic. You look at the standard fucking porn video, right? And they at least in like 4 fucking positions. Yeah, okay, fuck that. First of all, fuck that. First of all, that's too much fucking moving around. I'm in my spot. and that's the spot I'm gonna be in until this shit is over. I'm not gonna be here and then I'm gonna go here and then I'm gonna go fucking here like I'm a goddamn Power Ranger or some shit. Absolutely fucking not. That shit is not realistic at fucking all. Like, and then the noises, yeah, y'all don't make them fucking noises, lady. For real, we know when you fucking faking. If you're a real one, you know when the motherfucker's faking. Then, oh yeah, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. You're a fucking liar. Just shut up. Just shut up. But I mean, but back to the positions. Goddamn it, I'm almost 40 and I've had 3 knee surgeries. I'm not finna be going from doggy style to you on top to whatever that fucking side position is where they got their fucking legs up like this and they're like doing what the fuck they're doing. Absolutely fucking not. That's just not realistic, man. That's bullshit. That's just like watching fucking anime. That's just not gonna happen. You might as well have fucking superpowers or some shit. But real shit, like I've seen like little videos and shit like of what the porn stars have to do for those type of scenarios. You have to eat this a certain way. You have to take this medicine.
Yeah.
You have this person doing this. Like, I mean, it's not realistic at all, man. Like, let's just be real. I mean, I know I was a young man, you're a young man. There has been porn between us, you know what I'm saying? Not like with in there at the same time. I know weird shit like that. I'm gonna put that out there, but there's, you know what I'm saying, there's been some porn watched because we're grown men. Any grown man watching this shit right now, there's been some porn being fucking watched, and the shit's not fucking real. It's not. I mean, what they're doing is real cool. You know what I'm saying? But they're acting. This is like watching a kung fu movie. You're not gonna go over there and do fucking flips with Jet Li the next fucking day. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of it's the same thing with porn, man. I've even had to play the game with do what the porn fucking does, and it doesn't fucking work out. So it's not realistic at fucking all, man. And the second thing, as far as relationship goes, I mean, it's a cool I guess I guess I could say aphrodisiac. I guess, man, it's a kind of cool aphrodisiac to watch porn with your lady, or if you're a lady, if you're watching with your dude or whatever y'all doing, all that or whatever. I mean, that's cool to kind of have it as background noise, but to actually try to reenact it and try to live up to that expectation. I'm sorry, if you want me to live up to that expectation, and you would expect me to have a dick like an elephant trunk, yeah, bruh, you dead. That's not happening. I'm sorry. You gonna get that. I'm almost fucking 40. I got shit to do in the morning. I ain't got time for the ooh ah for fucking 37 minutes and 47 seconds. I don't have time for it. I got other fucking shit to do. So you gonna get what I'm gonna motherfucking give you. But the younger people kind of look at this shit as this is what I expected it to be like. And I mean, even us, I mean, every generation.
I mean, every generation. Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah, every generation, really. I mean, you look at porn, you think that's exactly what it's gonna be like. And no, sir. Your first time is probably like 37.5 fucking seconds, and you done bust a nut, and you trying to figure out what that white stuff is in between her fucking legs, because you don't know what the fuck you doing either. Let's keep a spade a fucking spade. But it's definitely not fucking realistic. I mean, shout out to the porn stars doing what they do. It's a form of entertainment. It's a form of helping people. I know it's an addiction to some people, which y'all should go seek fucking help for, but it's not real. It doesn't apply into everyday fucking relationships. I mean, you could look at it and get some inspiration. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting inspiration. Like, maybe I could see if she could try A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or whatever the fucking case may be. And you know what I'm saying? Go on that. But if you're like, oh, fucking Barbie, whatever the fuck her name is, whatever fucking porn stars are fucking out there now, she had a fucking legs up in a fucking pretzel shape, throwing up fucking gang signs while she fucking twerking on my dick at the same fucking time. Yeah, you can't go in there fucking expecting that, because you're not fucking gonna get it. It's just a fucking example, sir. Don't look at me like that. It's just a goddamn example.
Like, what is they doing?
It's just a goddamn example, man. And it's important, especially as us as males, to explain to our boys that this shit's not real. It's not realistic at fucking all. You gotta explain to your kids how that shit fucking goes. I mean, a lot of guys, oh, you fucking out here. Oh, you ain't fucking. A lot of people do that, especially our demographic. A lot of people just base it off of that. But you actually have to explain to these kids what the fuck it is, because they'll jump into fucking porn and think that's reality. or they think that's how it's supposed to be, or even worse, they think they want to be a fucking porn star. I'd be god damned if one of mine fucking do that shit. Fuck that. But you gotta explain to your kids this shit, man, on how it's not realistic. I know I got serious out of all of fucking sudden, but I mean it's just real shit. Like you gotta explain to your kids like this porn shit is not fucking real. Once again, shout out to the fucking actors, but they do so much from penis enhancement and things that fucking get wet on purpose. I mean, it's a whole fucking thing that comes beyond this. Like, you know how regular fucking actors go into makeup and have stunt doubles. Like porn actors have the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It's on another intense fucking basis, and you gotta different I want to say differentiate. Am I saying that right? Differentiate.
Yeah.
You got to differentiate the difference between what's real and what's fucking fake, man. I mean, you could be in there, blah 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 blah, but you're not gonna be there. That's just fucking fake. It's not fucking real, man. But I'm sorry. I know I went on for a little minute on this one, but bro, what you think? What you think?
You didn't take it where I thought you were gonna take it. That's interesting. All right, so I'm gonna start where you talked about enhancement and things like that, because when you talk about it being realistic, I think it's both. You have, for those that don't know any better, those that are younger, it's not realistic in the scenarios that you see people in, and it's not realistic in a lot of the people that you see, the proportions, the things like that you see. A lot of that's not real because it's enhanced a lot of times. And a lot of times, you know, those people are celebrated because of some anomaly. And you'll even talk, like they'll do interviews or whatever. And, you know, you mentioned the elephant trunk. They'd be like, man, I don't want that and be miserable for the next 8 days trying to recover. So, you know, on both sides, you know, you have to be careful to not try to compare what you see in those videos to whatever you got going on in your situation. Yeah. So, you know, you don't know if you can, how do I put this? You'll know if you adequate. I'll say that.
No, you won't.
You'll oh, you'll know. You'll know. Or if you figure out what you're doing in the world. We'll say that. You'll know if you figure out what you're doing in the world. So I mean, I think there's that. But then also, where was I going? You mentioned also the doing what they do. I mean, we did that a long time ago back in the day, but then that gets corny too, because then sometimes you get the ones and you like, I ain't doing that. Hey, no way I'm doing it. Not even because I can't. It's just because I don't want to.
Like, no, like, right. It's a Tuesday. Ain't nothing going on a Tuesday.
Realize that a lot of those things are done for the angles. You know what I mean? So, for the sake of recording or the shot or the photo, because I mean I think back in the day you used to sell like the pictures of like scenes and crap like that too. So all of that stuff is again adding unrealistic pieces to it. There was a documentary that came on, not a documentary, but like a reality series on HBO years ago, and it kind of was like a behind the scenes of the industry from this producer guy, and it was really interesting because you'd hear like, okay, freeze right there because we got to get the photos, and you'd be like, ain't nobody freezing for 45 seconds. And then
it's talking about Real Sex Volume 59.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was an actual show, and it followed this guy who made porn. He was like a producer or something. I cannot remember what it was. And they would talk about like it was nothing but like behind the scenes of it, and like all the things that had to happen behind the scenes, like the constant getting tested and all that kind of stuff like that. What happens if somebody tests negative? What happens? And I mean, it's not just the big ones, but it's the small things that you get. You know, that a pill or two or some antibiotics will clear up in a couple of weeks. How you have to constantly get tested, how you get blackballed in the industry, how you get selected, how you get picked, what you do, what genres you do, all that kind of stuff like that too. So it was really interesting. And then like if you ever listen to like podcasts of like some of the OnlyFans actresses and things like that, it's very fascinating. I mean, and again, the moral of the story is it's not realistic at all. And I mean, if you go in remembering that, you'll be a whole lot better off, especially in your interactions with real people. you're not gonna show up with your shit in the pizza box like, hey, somebody order some sausage. I mean, unless y'all role playing and that's what y'all into, then that's. I mean, and then there's like genres to create, and it's what was the word? Exploit any random. I don't know. I don't want to say fantasy because that's not the right word, but any inclination that there is out there, and so I don't know. And you also talked about positions. You can switch.
Nigga.
You can switch a couple times. You just gotta understand the mechanics of the transition to make a smooth transition.
I got about two. So all you're gonna get is fucking two. I got bad knees. I got about two.
It's all about where you start and what you use to your advantage. You can switch. You can get four easily without a lot of movement. But then you also got to know what works and what don't work for you, because there's also that.
Like I said, bro, it's a fucking Tuesday. You gotta work in the morning. Who the fuck?
Now there have been those times you be overzealous and you like, know what? I think I'm gonna take the day off because I definitely need to recover. But
you should get this pow. We're gonna keep pushing. Ain't no flipping and flipping. No, fuck all that. It's Tuesday. It's hump day tomorrow.
The craziest thing I learned is I didn't know about the fluffers.
Fuck is a fluffer?
So a fluffer is that person that preps the talent in between scenes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know they had a title
on both sides. Yeah, so because a lot of times what it'll be is like up and comers or whatever. Again, you listen to some of the behind the scenes things are fascinating. Just to hear like what all happens what has to happen behind the scenes. And like sometimes what they would show is like what you see as the viewer versus what's actually behind you. It's like a whole damn movie set. And so that's wild too, because you also got to think, how are you going to be with craft services and all the food 20 feet away? You got 35 lights shining at every different angle. It's 13 people in the room. It's somebody.
Chicken wings, fruit, and pussy.
The cameraman is literally right in front of you, and you got to continue like nothing's going on. Like all for the camera angles again.
Respect.
Yeah.
Like I respect those guys for doing what they do, man. Like,
and then now what's getting crazy though is you get like them couples that's like, hey, we nasty. Let's get this OnlyFans going and we gonna sell our stuff. And it's like, to each his own, I guess. No judgment. But keep your business your business.
Like I value my personal time. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Like I value that shit. Like it's a side of that person that you're with that only you get to see. And that's what makes that shit special. If everybody gets to fucking see it, then who fucking cares? And I'm not talking about they showing their titties or your dick is slanging or some shit like that. I'm just talking about that person as a fucking whole, their energy, their facial, their face, everything like that. Like, it's certain shit that's supposed to be fucking yours, and it's like porn is for entertainment, but at the same fucking time, especially married people, I know a lot. There's been a lot of problems where, married people. There's been this guy addicted to porn, or she's addicted to porn, or they're not doing this that the porn does, and all this other shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's TV. It's TV. You're not gonna see. I can shoot pretty fucking well, but I'm not fucking John Wick. You know what I'm saying?
John Wick ain't even John Wick. So
no, motherfucker.
No, Keanu is good, but he is not John Wick, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of
he can shoot, but he ain't John Wick.
Yeah. I mean, because a lot of that is choreographed.
Yeah, and porn's low key the same fucking way.
Same way, yeah.
Yeah, porn's low key the same fucking way. So as it being realistic. No, that's not something that you can base it off of. And I'm speaking of being somebody who grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like where you had to fucking catch a titty every once in a while on the multicolored rainbow screen. Oh shit, titty.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, they have
definitely not the case now. Yeah.
No, they have so much access to it now that they don't have to play that fucking game, but they have these expectations, or they figure it's gonna be this or it's gonna be that, and you know what I mean? It's not. It's really.
I wonder
not.
too if because of the simplicity of access now, does I don't know how to put this, the importance of the act lose significance in some of their eyes? Because it's everywhere.
Because a lot of people's not like sex
like
is not like
what we say. You go ahead.
Yeah,
you go ahead.
Like the wood. You know what I mean? Like sex is not like, oh man, or American Pie or something like that. It's not like, oh, sex, I gotta have it. It's not like that no more.
Or gotta see it.
Yeah, because you can see it fucking any fucking way.
I mean, literally anywhere, which is crazy. Meaning the other thing is crazy is managing these kids' phones nowadays.
Yep.
So,
but you can't. Like honestly, I mean, there's ways to get around it. The kids know the ways, we may not know the ways, but as far as kids are concerned with this particular topic, just explain to them how it really fucking works. Not on a health perspective, because they're gonna get that shit in school anyway, but as a parent's perspective, as your personal experience, because when it comes to specific topics like this as a parent, that should be a topic too. Your personal experiences that you share with your fucking kids can help them in the fucking long run.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as being real, no, that's just not real, bro. That's just not real.
I mean, no more real than an action movie.
Yeah, exactly. They have an award show for fucking porn. I don't even know what it's called, but I know they got an award show for it. It's acting. That's really all they're doing, and think of it as acting and not saying, oh, I'm gonna lick her booty hole and then flip her upside down on the fucking ceiling fan and fuck her while the ceiling fan's going. Yeah, bro, that's not real. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
You're gonna mess around and have to call the repair people out. Yeah, you might have an emergency room visit because you didn't hit the ceiling fan.
That's a homeowner fucking I pay for my insurance talking right there. That shit real. Another episode, man. Renting versus fucking owning. If we ain't did that,
we've already done it.
We have, but we should do it again. Fuck it. But yeah, man, that's just not realistic at all. Just be mindful of what you're doing, and if you're married, express these certain things to your spouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, introduce them slowly. Don't just like throw it in their face, and that will help you with your relationship as far as the sexual aspect goes, because there are certain things you want that they may not want, or they don't know that you want, but you gotta motherfucking express that shit and explain to them, hey, this is that, and maybe show them porn too, so they can see what the fuck you're talking about. That's healthy, in my opinion. But just whacking off at fucking 11 o'clock in the afternoon or some shit like that, just because you have time, like you need to go talk to somebody. You need to go talk. Yeah, that lunchtime fucking pull one off. You need to go talk. You need to go talk to somebody, bro. You definitely need to go talk to somebody. But you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say something, but I didn't remember now.
Not taking a shot at porn at all, because I mean they do what they do. They're fucking experts of their fucking craft, and honestly, it does help some people, because I mean some people have that issue where they're shy or they're so introverted that they won't go out there and meet nobody, and they got porn. I got it, but don't take that shit as what is really fucking real, because it's not.
Well, but that's a slippery slope too, because I mean, there's also the belief that because of the ease of access, the amount of human interaction is also going down. So, I mean, if you shy like that, I wouldn't even say use that as your clutch. Go to like a support group or find some hobbies and find some people that are in your hobby. Get out, learn, take Toastmasters and learn how to speak in front of people. I mean, there's ways to get over being shy. So,
or just whip your dick out on the street and just no, I was just playing. Don't do that.
Indecent exposure.
You going to jail, but
And now you going to jail and
but
you
yeah,
might even lose your job.
But you're absolutely right. There are people that have that issue to where they can't speak to a woman or speak to a man, or what I'm saying, express their natural feelings, I guess you could fucking say. So they resort to porn and all this other stuff. So yeah, exactly. Like go to groups and figure out what the fuck you can do to experience that.
I mean, and I was listening to something where somebody was shy and introverted. Well, I won't say shy and introverted because those are two totally different things. But because I'm introverted but not shy. But what they did is like they gave themselves challenges, and it wasn't as simple. It wasn't as like go try to holler at a chick every day or nothing like that. But it was as simple as try to strike up a random conversation with one person every day, and you start to build that strength, and you build that, and it's a lot of times it's just fear of getting rejected, and then once you get over that, people are people. Eventually, you'll get over it, and you'll say, okay, well, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah,
and you just go about your business.
Hey, if you grew up in the 90s, goddamn it, you straight.
You have no choice. You ain't got no choice.
Hey, shout out, hey. Do you like me? Yes or no? Check the box. They check no, over with. Move up.
The most you could do back in the day was get a friend to holler at them for you.
Yeah,
send a friend over, or the friend come over to you. Yo, my homegirl over here. Yeah, right.
No, you had home. I forgot who I'm talking to. You had homegirls to approach the other girls. I forgot. I'm sorry, sir. But last thing I got to say, and then we're gonna move on, man, is what they do in porn is it's like an action movie. It's not exactly fucking real. It's not exactly fake, but it's not exactly fucking real either, man. You got to get out there and interact with people, see what's what, know yourself, know your body, know the type of energy that you're putting out there, and accept the energy that's coming back to you that you actually like, if that makes any sense. So that's really all I got, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. The last one, man. Our accessory check-in, brother. How was your fucking your drink? How was your smoke? How was everything tonight, sir?
About I guess 2/3 of the way, the cigar, the ash stopped falling off so short, and it got better. So that was a good thing. The drink, it's not bad. I guess it's good that it's only offered this time of year, because this is something that I would even drink. I wouldn't mind with an ice, taking it to like out at an event or something like that, where you out in the heat a little bit. So it's cool. It's not my usual fare. It does still pair good with a cigar, but not bad. Just not something I have to have all the time. And it's a really big bottle, so that's a thing. But not bad. How about you?
Not bad, man. After I fixed the little cigar issue with my little handy dandy tool, man, that shit was burning really good. It actually turned out to be a great cigar.
A Mouska tool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got a young one, man, so I get it. That Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, I was there too. Ain't gotta do that shit no more, thankfully. But nope, I'm lying. I got a grandson coming. It's coming back around.
To be right there. Oh, Toodles.
Yeah, like God damn. Like, oh, Toodles, grandson. Fuck, shut up. God damn it. But the cigar wasn't bad, man. After I fixed it, it turned out great. The vodka that I had mixed in here went real great with the cigar. I still can't place the notes that I tasted, but I did taste something different between the cigar and the fucking liquor as I had it. It's undescribable, really, but maybe I'll put some out later if I remember what it is. But it was a great combination. Great cigar for the night, man. I'm glad I was able to fix it because I really didn't want to change cigars.
Yeah, I'm glad you're able to fix it too, because I've had it before and it's not bad. It's a pretty good cigar. All right, man. You got anything for the people before we wrap up?
Only thing I got is the same thing I said. Like I've said before, if y'all see Melanin Warriors podcast too, I practice Comedicism. So the only thing I really have is Hotep Ma'at, which means peace and balance to everybody out there. That's all I got.
All right, all I say is always take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'm Lamar. It's my brother KC Fowler. We out.